Hello, my name is Tiffany. I am the nap reader, and this is my abysmal readathon wrap-up. Now, I had recently posted TBRs and one vlog for the fact that I was doing the In-Love-A-Thon and the Contemporary-a-thon this month, and as it turns out, I did not do so well. So this is just me catching y'all up on what I accomplished and pretty much why I fell off the face of the planet. So these were two one-ish week readathons that overlapped. So it was kind of the span of maybe 10 days. And lo and behold, it was 10 days of which that I was working already 6 out of the 10 days, and then I picked up overtime. So I worked 7 out of the 10 days, and this isn't like an 8-hour day. I work 12-hour days and I work nights, so I kind of sleep more to like overcompensate. So I did not do too well. On top of that, I was in the middle of And I Darken by Kirsten White, and I've been in a contemporary mood in general. So I think stopping to do the In-Love-A-Thon and the Contemporary-a-thon when I just wasn't in the mood just didn't bode very well for me. So for both of these readathons, I completed 3.5 books. I'll go ahead and give myself the 4th one. And those books were for In-Love-A-Thon. For the In-Love-A-Thon, I finished Just One Day by Gail Forman. I needed an audiobook because I do a lot of driving back and forth to work, and that's when I listen to a lot of my audiobooks. And Gail Forman is coming to the North Texas Teen Book Festival in April, so I wanted to get some of her books read before I had the opportunity to meet her. And I did really enjoy it. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, probably like a 3.5 stars. At the beginning, I feel like I was gonna like DNF it or give it like a 2 stars, but it kind of turned around in the end, and I forgave the character for being so annoying in the beginning. So Just One Day is about a timid girl who basically meets a boy and decides to go to France. Okay, she's traveling, she's doing like a post-high school European trip, and she wants to go to France. And so she kind of meets this boy and is persuaded to run off with him. And at first she just seems shallow and annoying, and in the end I think that was intended. And she kind of grew out of that and learned from it. So there's that. I gave it a 3.5 stars. I was gonna give it a 2, but I ended up bumping it up because the end didn't, I feel like she grew from it and it doesn't end the way that you think it would, pretty much. But anyways, there was that. Not a great start to the In-Love-A-Thon. And the next book that I picked up was Devil in Winter, which is the 3rd book in the Wallflower series by Lisa Kleypas. I ended up giving this book a 3.75 stars. It took me a long time to get into it because the villain in the 2nd book was actually the main love interest in this book. So, and he was really like despicable, he did not okay things in the 2nd book. So I kind of had to look past that, which I didn't really enjoy doing. And then it's like I was able to look past it to an extent, and I was happy with the way things were going, and then it seemed like the climaxy dramatic situation at the end of the book just went on and on and on and on and on, and I was just ready for it to be over with. So I don't know. I actually rated it 4 stars on Goodreads, but I think I possibly should bump it down to a 3. And so there's that. After that, I listened to Amy and Roger's epic Detour, which is by Morgan Matson, who is also coming to NTTBF. And I did really enjoy this one. It really wasn't the best contemporary I've ever read in my life, but it was a cute story, kind of a friends to lovers trope. It did bother me that for a long part of the book he was kind of into this other girl, and so I don't know how I really felt about that for most of it, and it kind of turned at the end. But anyway, there was that. And then the last book I read for the Contemporary-a-thon, which is pretty much the only book that I read during the Contemporary-a-thon, and I didn't even finish it before the Contemporary-a-thon was over, but I have finished it before the making of this video, is Autobiography by Christina Lauren. And I did really, really enjoy this one. I gave it a 4.5 stars. And it is about a bisexual boy who is out to his family but is not out to the Mormon and enriched, engulfed, drenched, saturated, the Mormon saturated community that he lives in. And he falls for a Mormon boy. And it's just kind of him dealing with that and the other boy having doubts about his feelings for the main character. And it was a very interesting read. You learn a lot about the Mormon culture. I couldn't quite give it a 5 stars because I don't know how, I don't want to like offend anybody by saying this because I am definitely pro like gay rights. Like my best friend is gay and just anyways. I kind of felt like the book was made out to insult the Mormon church. It wasn't quite insulting it, but it didn't have the Mormon church in a good light. And I personally believe that you're definitely not going to hell for loving another person of the same sex or any other form of a non-male-female relationship. But it's hard for me to demonize somebody's religion and how you grew up and how you were raised. And it's such a big part of your life. And I couldn't quite tell if they were trying to make an enemy of the Mormon church or just kind of try to call them out for being so strict. But anyways, I really enjoyed the book, but I felt like I couldn't give it a 5 stars because I wasn't totally comfortable with that subject matter. I feel like this video has been a hot mess. And it's probably the state of my life right now because I'm still recovering from working so much. But I just wanted to kind of wrap up that mess of a readathon. I think next month I will probably not do a readathon because I feel like it hasn't been going well. And I just want to have no boundaries and I just want to pick up whatever I want to read in March and read it. Even though I am gonna potentially have the limitation of trying to read what I need to read for the North Texas Teen Book Festival. So there's that. I just want to read the books I want to read, man. Why is there always gotta be a ulterior motive? And I'm sorry if I posted this video and you had to watch it. But I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.